Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another live stream of God of War Ragnarok. Christmas has just come to an end, just about a half hour or so ago, at least here on the east coast of the US. And here I am, hanging with Freya. And hopefully in a little bit some of you guys will show up. If not, that's okay. You don't have to come. It's not like I need somebody. But I hope you all had a truly wonderful Christmas. Mine was eventful. I'll say that much. Oh, come on. I just have to get that one last. But yeah, I had quite a Christmas holiday. It was one of the Grinchiest I've ever had. But I'm not complaining. I'm just stating factually that it was somewhat taxing. And somewhat is putting it somewhat mildly, I would say. But that's okay. Now I'm back with you all. Can stream again. Have a little bit of time off work, so I'll get to do some much needed work on some videos. I know I'm going to be doing a lot of work tomorrow. Working on my next See It Twice episode. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. Just got to touch up the script a little bit. And then start recording, start editing, all that good stuff. But anyway, how was your all's day? And what am I even doing here? I want to say I came here from this boot. So I'm guessing that has to move over. Can I even do this yet? See if we can get an angle on this. If there's anything to be had. I don't see anything. And I still don't know what to do with that. I don't think I have whatever power is necessary to make that work. I'm leaving footprints. But yeah, this has been a hectic last week plus of holiday stuff, so I am more than happy to be through it and taking it easy. I mean, I love Christmas, don't get me wrong, but it can be stressful. How about you, Freya? Did you have a nice Christmas? I certainly hope so. How do I get onto this? Looks like from maybe there. Yeah. Freya was giving me kind of a look there. Did you see that? Like, who is this idiot I'm sailing with? What is his problem? Oh, you know what, Freya? I haven't been alive as long as you. So I'll take exception to that. Hey, a bird. I have a little bit of a cough, too, so there's that.
You know, I would have beaten you.
What?
Earlier. If Atreus hadn't been there.
Hey.
Perhaps.
We could go again. Find out for certain.
I would rather not.
I'll bet you wouldn't.
What do y'all think? Who wins? Freya or Kratos? My money would be on Kratos. Kratos freaking beats everybody. What are you talking about? Kratos came back from Hades. You can literally kill him and it don't even matter. That's why I'm not too keen on this whole Kratos could die thing. Obviously that wasn't going to work, but I felt like trying it. I guess until I get my sandy powers, not really much I can do. It looks like sand. I don't know if that's actually sand related. Oh yeah, I think.
You were speaking of your brother after he was burned by the Aesir mob.
Yes.
Do something here.
It haunted him for a long time. It doesn't excuse what he said at my wedding, but I do understand where his anger came from.
What did he say? I don't know if I've actually freed this monster totally. Did I free the tail? Oh no, that's right. I need to talk. I need to say what's up. What's up, fish? How you doing? That's a big ol' eye.
Go on, you great blubbering beast. Shoo! It's not moving. Why is it not moving?
It has grown accustomed to its chains.
But... No. No, we can fix this. We just need to chase it off and scare it. Something.
There is no making things right.
Oh man.
Only better than they were.
At least it can feel the wind on its face.
May you provide some comfort.
That's not enough.
It seldom is.
Hey, how you doing? How was your Christmas?
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason, who disguised himself and built Asgard's wall.
Excuse me.
You will finish later.
Mine, I mean, it was mostly good, but yesterday, I did most of the Christmas stuff yesterday, and it honestly kind of sucked for most of the day, because I got stuck in traffic for about 2.5 hours, and then right as I was getting out of it, my tire blew. So what was normally like a 30-minute drive to my dad's house took a good 4 hours, and it was like freezing cold. So that was fun. Other than that, pretty good. Okay, let's see. I'll go to Vanaheim. Yeah, that's a good spot. And I guess getting to see Tom Brady do another comeback to finish off the football week, that was pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, and granted, that game sucked for about 3/4 of it, but the 4th quarter was pretty fun, and you know, I guess that more or less makes up for it. Plus, it's cool knowing Aaron was there to see that. And Tom got enough completions to assure me that I would move on to the next round of the quarterbacks tournament. I was up against Dak, and Dak had 27 completions, so, and Brady had 26 going into overtime. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I've got, I think Elf of Courage is my next opponent, unless he lost, but I don't know if he won or lost, actually. I know he's one of the people I could face in the next round.
Astrid's garden. The wilds reclaimed it. It was beautiful once.
Let's see, can't get up there just yet. Or maybe I can. Hello, beasties.
Ready that shield.
Oh, that's a big beastie. Let's beat him down. Nice. Oh, good, another one. Because that's what we wanted. And he's got firepower. There we go. Put the fire out. Aw, I wanted there to be an axe kill. Oh well, no biggie.
The creatures weren't always this ravenous. The ecosystem, it's out of balance.
That's true, they could. That was a pretty impressive comeback they put together. But let's see, who do they have next? I know they've got Baltimore again. I know that. So they got like Baltimore and Cleveland or someone like that.
Look, the door's held shut by that counterweight. We lower it, the door will open.
What counterweight? I don't bloody see a counterweight. Okay, Baltimore and Cleveland. I'm gonna say they probably don't do it. I think that's gonna be a bit of a tall order. Okay, I see the counterweight. But I can't put it past them. I mean, Tomlin's a dang good coach. Oh, shoot. Okay, I know what to do. Hang on. Let's get this. Under the rainbow. I know that reference.
Look, over there. Sigil arrows won't work on this. Those vines have grown through the window. Maybe we could get closer from the other side.
They could, but I don't know. I just don't think Pittsburgh's that good this year. I won't put it past them completely, but I mean, I can't say I'm not going to get my hopes up because I don't hope for them to do it anyway because I don't like Pittsburgh, but I like Mike Tomlin. But I still can't find it in me to root for it to happen. I mean, I definitely like more and more what I'm seeing out of Kenny Pickett, but they were kind of fortunate to get out of that game, and they weren't exactly playing a good team. I think, I mean, if they beat Baltimore, obviously that puts it well into play, but but then again, Baltimore might not have Lamar Jackson, so I don't know. We'll see. In Cleveland, it really just depends on which Cleveland team even shows up. Cleveland's just not very reliable in general. But that's Cleveland. Not being reliable is kind of their thing. But yeah, it's not impossible. But we'll see. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
All is desolation. A fitting
Spirit.
fate. Freya, you returned.
Astrid.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fair prediction if Lamar's not playing, which it seems like he won't be.
My life's work rotted.
I'm wondering more and more if Lamar's going to be back in Baltimore next year.
Listen, I am sorry, my queen.
You need never apologize to me, old friend.
I swore to keep this garden in bloom.
I'll tell you this, if he's not, then if I'm New England, I might make a run at him.
A just punishment.
Of course, I don't know if Belichick will want to pay because
Kratos, we purge this.
I honestly don't. I'm at a point right now where I don't think New England's going to
Why?
start getting better.
Is a reflection of those who tended.
I don't think New England's going to start getting better until they've moved on from Belichick as GM. Which means they probably have to move on from him as coach, too, because I don't think he'll accept a demotion.
That acts as a sort of counter spell.
But at this point, I'm okay with moving on. I mean, it's... Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like if I'm New England, I'd make a run at him, but it kind of... That presupposes the idea that Belichick's not there. I mean, I actually think if Bill was just the head coach, he'd work with Lamar fine. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think Bill will accept a demotion. He should, because he sucks as a GM. I mean, this is the worst New England's looked in a long time. They miss Tom, that's for sure.
We have to destroy the totems.
Not that I'm surprised.
Astrid's garden. See that explosive? Setting it off could help.
Ah, maybe you can hit it from a different angle.
Okay, I see. We gotta hit these. There we go.
Life returns to the garden. Good.
I can't say he always sucked as a GM. He was better at drafting Pro Bowlers and stuff like that years ago, but I'll say I think he's always been overrated as a GM. I think the whole diamond in the rough thing is way overblown. I think what Bill I think what he's good at is he's good at drafting like secondary defense. Most defense. I don't think he's very good at drafting and picking linebackers all that well. Although Judon's a great pick. I'll give him that. But like, I know Hightower made some really nice plays, and I love Hightower. But let's be real, he was never a great player. He was a good player that made some great plays. I mean, God bless him. I love him, but it's not like he was ever like this elite player or anything.
I await the day when
But this past offseason, my gosh, last offseason, he signed. I mean, he spent over $200 million on free agents, and aside from Judon, what did he get? I mean, he didn't get nothing. I mean, it's like Hunter Henry. That's like the best he got. I mean, he tweaked rosters like getting Rodney Harrison and things like that. I mean, he is responsible for some good pickups. So, I'm just saying I don't think he was always a bad GM. I think he was overrated for a while, but I think as the NFL has changed, he's just gotten worse. I think he was like a B-level GM, like in the early part of the Pats dynasty. And then, he did hit a home run drafting Gronk, credit there. Edelman turned out to be really good, so credit there, but a lot of his moves were pretty shaky. So I've never bought him as this elite GM. And I especially hate when people characterize GMs as frugal, like, oh, they're just, they're tight with money, and I'm like, give me a break. The salary cap's the same for everybody. Well, I can't say it was horrible. I mean, Edelman worked with Brady, so I mean, even if you're picking a guy and you're not responsible for what he turns out to be, I mean, fact is, he worked. I mean, and he picked a guy who was hardworking. I mean, Brady didn't turn Edelman into a hard worker. He just he helped the hard work pay off. So he gets credit for it, but it's just, that's one. I mean, you can pick out little moves here and there. I mean, you can't pretend like every move Belichick made was bad, but at the same time, it's like there are GMs who make way more, actual good moves.
We have no angle on it. We should climb. Find a better vantage point.
Yeah, I guess we should. Okay, there's the climbing point.
The family crest of Henir. Poor man.
Oh, what happened to him? I mean, we can say that, but there's no way to know for sure.
Can you see if there's a way inside?
I mean, that's really just projection and speculation. We really don't know. It's just a guess.
Learn anything?
And again, it really doesn't matter how well they work with someone else. I mean, building around, building around your quarterback and playing to their strengths is part of being a good GM. So, I mean, regardless of how well Edelman would have worked with someone else, I mean, fact is, he worked well with Brady, and, Belichick picked him to work well with Brady, so
let's return to Astrid.
That's a good move. But, I mean, let's be real, even with that and with Gronk, Brady had one truly great receiver in his entire career, basically. Which, for 20 years in one franchise, that's insane. And I'm not even talking about Edelman. Edelman was never an elite receiver. He was a very good receiver and clutch in the playoffs. But he had Randy Moss for 2 years, basically. I know he's with the team for 3, but he's only with Brady for 2. So it's like, why Bill would never give him another elite receiver is ridiculous. Well, yeah, he makes everybody work. That's obviously true. But obviously there's some players that worked a lot better with Brady than others. I mean, he drafted Aaron Dobson and Brady couldn't make him work. So, I mean, but then you draft Edelman and Brady could make him work. So it's like, all right, as GM, that's your job. Find guys that work with your guy. But Aaron Dobson would be a good counter to saying, oh, he made a good move with Edelman. It's like, yeah, but he made a crappy move drafting Aaron Dobson because Dobson didn't hardly do squat. Or drafting N'Keal Harry. I mean, for all the goodwill Bill could have for... And now here's the thing, though. I'll be realistic about this. Getting Edelman, let's be real, he was lucky. that Edelman turned out to work so well, because Edelman he picked in the 7th round. I mean, Bill didn't expect him to be that good. It's just it worked out. Kind of like when he drafted Tom. But these receivers he picks up in the 1st round are generally freaking garbage. I don't know if I'm ever going to get past the Nikhil Harry thing, to be honest. I mean, yeah, Dobson was part of the team, but Dobson was never like the reason. Dobson was just, he didn't do anything. He never was someone who actually, you know, did anything of note. Like, Dobson was, like, it's weird, like, whenever Bill drafts a fast wide receiver, he drafts, like, the worst possible fast receivers. Like, he drafted Tyquan Thornton just because he was the fastest receiver at the combine, and I'm like, okay, that's all great, but the first thing I did when I saw we drafted Thornton was I was aware of who he was because of his combine, but then I looked him up, like, some of his film, and I'm like, he's not that fast on the field with all the pads on, because he's so small. Like, he's really thin. He's only like $160, and you can tell the pads slow him down. So I was immediately concerned after that, because I was like, he drafted someone who's fast, but, you know. Oh, no, well, no. I mean, obviously Brady does. I mean, look, me and you totally agree. Brady is the reason. He's the primary reason for that dynasty. Bill never has a, like, it amazes me that so many people are like, well, how many rings would Brady have with such and such a team? And I'm like, how many rings would Bill have without Brady? He'd have none. He wouldn't have any. He wouldn't have a single ring without him. Like, if I that's most coaches, but it's like Bill has done squat without him. And he continues to do squat without him. So it blows me away that people don't get that. I gotta figure out how to get this. Let's see. It's not a good angle there. Can I get around there? Maybe I'm worried too much about this part. Yeah, exactly. I mean, Bill's a great defensive coordinator, and I think he's good at drafting secondary.
Mayor, I never asked how
but
it felt to lose your head.
That's his strength.
Merely curious.
I mean,
If you wish to derive some
the guy hired
satisfaction
Matt
from my
Patricia and
I'm
Joe
afraid
Judge to
you'll be
call his
disappointed.
offense.
Kratos swung swift and
I mean,
true, didn't you,
I don't know how. I'm not a big believer in Mac Jones, but I would have at least liked to have seen what Mac was capable of, and giving him those two clowns to call the offense. I mean, that's just cruel. I mean, it's like like I said, I don't believe very much in Mac Jones, but it's like, gosh, you're not even giving this kid a chance. It's like he's not even going to have a chance with these two. It's insane. It's absolutely insane to me that you wouldn't give him a real offensive coordinator to try and develop him. That blows me away.
Freya,
And I was warning Patriots fans.
Son said to you after building Asgard's wall.
Oh, yes.
He may have.
One of
I
the
mean,
many occasions
I'd be curious to see if Brady would ever take on a role like that
without my consent.
outside of
I wish
playing
I
when
could
he's
say that was
done.
the worst of his husbandly
But yeah, I've been
habits.
warning Patriots fans all year.
I've told this story, brother.
And now
I've been warning Patriots fans all year. I said, guys, we're going to regress this year, and there's not going to be a single excuse for it. And that alone should tell you we need to stop trusting Belichick with big
We'll just stop there for
with
now.
big salary cap money, which we're about to have a ton of salary cap room, and I don't trust Belichick one iota with it. Oh crap!
Behind you, incoming!
I'll say this much for Brady. It's pretty obvious why he was trying to get out of Tampa this offseason. Like all that stuff about him trying to go to Miami with Sean Payton and all that. It's like, I can see why now. I don't know if he saw exactly this coming, but it seems pretty obvious he saw something bad coming. Because Tampa they are a hard watch. They are a tough team to watch. My gosh. And I was thinking, and I heard some, like, a Jacksonville Jaguars fan say this, and it made me laugh because it was true. Because I don't know if you remember, but they were talking like Byron Leftwich might be the guy who would get the Jacksonville coaching job after everyone realized they were going to fire Urban Meyer. And I'm like, he was like, man, I'm so glad we didn't hire Byron Leftwich after having Urban Meyer. We'd be ruined right now. And I was just like, yep. Like, y'all really dodged a bullet there. Because Trevor Lawrence is playing pretty dang good right now. I mean, he wasn't great this past weekend, but he wasn't bad either. But these last, like, 6-7 games, he's starting to look like he's going to be a really good quarterback. And I don't know if he would have gotten there if Byron freaking Leftwich was his coach. Leftwich is terrible. I have never seen an offensive coordinator this inept with so many good players. They have so many good offensive players. He does. And I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan, so I want him to. I'm rooting for him to do well. So I'm happy he's succeeding. Yeah, he's starting to look pretty sharp. I like it. Although I'm also a big fan of Justin Herbert, and I'm worried that they're going to back their way into the playoffs, and that means they'll keep Brandon Staley, and I think that'd be a huge mistake. Because I think Staley's a huge problem there. I don't like Brandon Staley at all. Okay, I gotta get that all the way up there. Can I get it from here? No. That's not gonna work.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
I get that as low as possible. Oh, come on. That was good. What? Come on. What the Hades? You're killing me, Smalls.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Okay, fine. You make me sad.
Allow me.
Allow you to what? What are you doing? Oh. Okay. Well, just needed to say a weird word.
I never thought I'd come back here. Reavers. Of course.
Oh, well, that's not the way up there, then. Let's kill him!
It doesn't belong here. We must get rid of it.
Come on, down you go. There we go. That would be mine.
It's explosive! Be careful!
Oh, my health is down.
Used to be sacred. Now it sits abandoned, vandalized. Hopefully the objects I'm looking for are still here.
One can only hope. But before we do all that, let's go in here and see what this all is. Ah, got a chest. Breaking in.
Up there.
What's it say, brother?
Kratos never tells. He's the quiet type. Hang on. I still want to get this thing. Let's try it again. Go on, Freya, say your weird word. Any way to keep that open? Okay.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought that would work. Boo. I don't think that'll do it. No, it's too far. Crap. Nope.
Sigil arrows won't work on this. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Nope. Dookie. Oh well, I'll figure out the solution later. And let's knock you down.
Left side, incoming! Anything interesting, brother?
I think you'd have better luck burning it.
There you go. And they're dead. Good. Counterbalance. Yow!
The crest of the Hewley family.
Really?
First families ripped apart by the war. That's all the crests. Thank you for finding them.
No problemo. I wasn't even looking for him, to be honest.
My circle's here. Sigil arrows won't work on this.
No need.
That's showing him.
What do we got here? Gift bag. My health is still rather low. There we go.
It's on that pedestal by the balcony!
We must remove these creatures first.
Alpha!
Watch out!
Look at this.
Oh.
It belonged to you.
A symbol of commitment.
It's like a crown
After the
thingy.
ceremony, he had a new one made every week, each more beautiful than the last. He stopped when I refused to teach him the old magic. You know, my people used to send me gifts too, so I wouldn't forget home.
Sounds like a fair weather hubby.
They stopped too.
Okay, we can go that way or this way. What's this way? Okay, that's the way back down. So that's a shortcut. Cool beans.
I can't read that from here. Let's head back and I can take a better look. I thought I'd feel peace by breaking it. But I feel nothing.
Perhaps what you seek cannot be found in a circlet.
You may be right.
Oh. Wake me up. Whoa, what the?
Get up, brother!
I guess it's poison. Hello, kitty. Okay, it was that. Open wide. Yeah. Disgusting.
The word isn't complete. It's missing a piece.
Okay, well, I guess we're not needed there. What about here? Anything? No. Through here?
The door is shut. If memory serves, we'll need to light both of those torches to open it.
There's one.
This is a mystic fire. Its flames are short-lived.
Also, I need them to connect. I see. Ta-da!
That's it.
I know it's it. I'm it. Look at that. Where's he getting his strength from? He keeps healing.
I don't think we can kill it while the Noken lives. Let's go find it.
Impressive.
Huh? So much for not being able to kill it. He sounds funny.
I see the chalice.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
It's a denouncement from my people, placed during my wedding.
Guess somebody forgot to hold their peace. The Holy Grail. No.
From the ceremony.
A symbol of reconciliation. We drank from the lover's chalice until we could hardly stand. I confided in him that night about wanting an apology from Freyr. Odin reassured me that he'd be the only family I'd need. And I believed him. The word is complete, but I still can't read it from here. Let's head back down.
Alright, let's boogie on down. No shortcut this time, it seems.
Better now?
No. The pain only grows. Will I never be free of it? What more do I need to do?
Have Snickers?
The runic word appeared over there. Phew. After all the battles I've fought, why does the other side of this door scare me most?
The most difficult battles are fought within, but this battle, you will not fight alone. Are you ready?
Yes. There it is. My final tie to Asgard. We drove that sword into the pillar together. The sword was forged for the ceremony. A symbol of our union. Mona.
It's resisting.
The stone refuses to let go.
Mona! The deepest wounds form the strongest bonds. Bastard said it as part of our vows. I hate it when he's right. Asgard holds a part of me I can't sever. I bond to my son. To the Valkyries. That damn realm isn't just Odin's. It belongs to me, too. The pain he caused is his. I refuse to keep holding on to it. This sword no longer holds our legacy. But it will serve as mine.
A much more fitting use for it.
We got a sword. New sword choices unlocked. That looks neat. Okay, well that's good. Let's go to skills. Because I've got lots of spirits. Nice. And she's got some too. That's 1,000. That's 15. That's 15. 1,000. What she got?
Anything illuminating?
I suppose it's on to the next battle now.
Yes. You won an important one today.
Yeah, you did. I even got a trophy for it.
Watch out!
Yeah!
If I may,
Since when have you ever asked for permission?
it's just... I owe you my life, such as it is, and I caused you so much pain. You're in a terrible situation. For that, Freya, I'm truly sorry.
I wanted to end that war too.
I know, but I swear to do better by you nonetheless. Anything you ask, consider it done. And forever in your debt.
I appreciate that. Even if you can't help being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm afraid I'll never know how to stop doing that, Your Majesty.
Sigil arrows won't work on this.
Hey, hey! Delicious. Oh, wait. There's something up there. Oh, God of War Uncharted again. Wait, is it this way? What is it they're trying to lead me to anyway? Is it over there? Oh, okay, wait, no, that's what it is. Hello. No wonder it was leading me there. Oh, and there's two.
Shield up!
Kill him! Hello.
So much for that boat.
Aw.
You know, an arrogant man once told me you can't change the past, only how it shapes you. I think he might be right. It's been a while since I've had a confidant. Would the god of few words lend me his ear now and again?
As long as I am needed.
Freya,
Happy
you
to
were
help
just
you.
beginning to tell us the story of Hrimthur, the stonemason's son, and the wager Odin involved you in.
Yes. All right. A mysterious mason had to build the entire wall in 3 turns of the season.
2! It was 2!
And if he was late, he'd be owed nothing. But if he succeeded, he was promised an audience with the queen. Or so I learned one day when Odin burst into our bedchambers, raging and half drunk before noon, telling me to get dressed and go see what the mason wants. So, off I went, not knowing what had truly been promised or expected. Dagger stashed in my robe for emergency. And this mason, this giant in disguise,
His name was Hrimthur.
he just smiled to see me. And as you said, he whispered in my ear. He said the Aesir had killed his father, and he needed to know that one day they'd burn for it. I pointed out I was Aesir now too, technically. He gave me a look, as if he somehow knew better, and continued. He said he'd built in a structural flaw behind the Asgard Realm Tower.
I knew it! How do we make use of it?
We don't. He said Surtur would know what to do. And if Surtur's approaching Asgard's wall...
Then it is already Ragnarok.
Aye. Blast it. I hoped it might have given us another way.
That Lunda's armor? Hand it over, I can fix it up right quick.
Thanks for collecting that.
Sure, I'm open. Family crests? I'll take them. Somebody ought to save these, even if the Vanir won't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Not quite.
And now for the goddess.
And how is it you two know each other?
Nah, I can't be divulging guild business. You gotta respect the secretude of it all.
I'm sorry?
Let's just say Brock and I have long enjoyed certain common interests.
That's right. Like getting us into trouble.
And getting you back out of it again.
What? Huh. That's only mostly true.
Okay, so does that answer your question?
Close enough, I suppose.
That's about it. There's the crucible.
We are certain the trace could not still be in Midgard.
I was just there and found no trace. If Odin invited him, he must have provided a way.
No, that is not the only explanation. Tell me where we find these Norns.
I discovered some of their threads near the frozen lake. I stashed one for spellcrafting, but we may also use it to find them. Just remember, they really don't want to be found.
Well, at least things will be difficult for a change.
We should take your sled and head to the lake.
Yay, dog sledding.
Midgard. How I've missed the freezing gusts and constant raider attacks.
Oh, that's because they believe Kratos is responsible for Fimbulwinter, and that killing him will end it.
Where would they get an idea like that?
From me, of course.
Of course.
Come. Quiet. She is a friend. Now.
Better they get this from you. Once the wolves have the scent of the Norns, we'll just need to follow their lead.
I will open the gate. Stop whining.
Their fur is matted. When did you last brush them?
They are wolves.
And matted fur leads to disease. Take care of them, and they'll take care of you.
Brother, what exactly do you intend to ask the Norns?
How I may find my son.
You don't imagine it's a chance to clear up all this mess about prophecy? Perhaps get a second opinion on your alleged demise.
You didn't tell me you had a death prophecy?
Sure I do.
Atreus and I reached Jotunheim. We found a hidden mural. The giants, they herself, had foreseen our entire journey long ago. Who we would meet, who we would fight. All of it, as it happened.
But you aren't dead.
That image was from a time yet to come.
I see. You've never struck me as someone who fears death. That's not the problem, is it?
No. Death can have me when it earns me.
But maybe it's not the future that bothers you. Faye sent you on your journey, and she made sure you'd see that image at the end of it. And you're still not sure why.
I wish to speak of this no further. Now that we are on the lake, how will we find the Norns?
Watch the wolves closely. See how their heads point the way?
Lead me, wolves.
Lake of Nine has certainly seen better days.
That should go on a
Themselves
t-shirt.
quite at
Death
home.
can have me when it earns me.
Sure, I've been back to these parts since our great battle with Secret.
She speaks highly of
That's
that
pretty
fight as
metal.
well.
You know of that.
She told me all about it when she found me. She believed you could be an ally. Long before I believed it.
The Valkyrie Queen. An ally.
I'm the Valkyrie Queen. As Sigrun was stubbornly determined to remind me.
I should have guessed it was Secret helping you recover yourself. He's so loyal. Why? Clever.
Doesn't take a love goddess to see where you're coming from.
This thread of fate we are tracing.
It's not somebody's life, if that's what you mean. The Norns use it to mark their way when they're outside of the well.
The Norns live in a well.
No. The Well of Earth, their home, is hard to explain.
Brother, seems the wolves have led us here.
Yep.
I just hope
That's
the
why I'm
Norns
here.
are somewhere indoors and warm. Safe to say, no, I have not missed Midgard and Fimbulwinter. Thank you.
We will see soon enough. Watch the fire!
Enemies on the left!
I'll beat you down.
Watch out!
Let's ride.
way forward is magically sealed. Something in here is giving it power.
Magic?
Might I suggest the ominous broken gravestone?
Sure.
The hilt of a sword.
Brother, I know that sword hilt. Tread carefully. You of all people know how weapons can carry ghosts.
If it does not help us find the Norns, it can wait.
I feel a trace of their illusions here. I can try to dispel it.
Do your thing.
Oh, no.
Did you just say open? But in another language?
Something you need to do, but there's nothing here.
A false trail.
I'm afraid so. We'll have to see what else the wolves can find.
Typical Nornish mischief.
They know we're searching. I warned you they wouldn't make it easy.
And what's the hilt of a cursed king have to do with any of it?
Distraction? Coincidence? Who knows? I suppose they'd say we were fated to find it.
Tools. Don't like them. Hold your bloody horses, dogs.
As I was
Found a
saying,
hidden region.
the Norn's home is called the Well of Earth. It's in no fixed place. Entrances come and go. A place wholly under their influence, where the intangible becomes tangible.
Wait.
There's a
Let us
rainbow
look
fire.
this way.
What's up with this rainbow fire?
What did you find?
A list of provisions needed to prepare a meal.
A recipe? Who left that way out here?
Let's take a look at the ingredients. Perhaps the recipe will lead us to them.
Good idea. Across the realms. Find the recipe's ingredients. And are we gonna cook it on this rainbow fire? Probably just a side quest, but let's get back to the doggies.
The Norn's domain. It can be disorienting.
Hold. Let us search this area.
Smell, doggies.
When you enter the Norn's domain, it can be disorienting.
You already said that.
Being inside your own mind.
Yikes.
But if we go in together, are we in
Okay.
each other's mind?
Hold. Prepare for a fight.
Or bloody drop. You're on fire, Kratos! It will pass!
Oh, you didn't mean that as a compliment. Let's do some punching. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Help me.
That Roga
Whatever.
reminds me of tales of a cruel empress, one too angry to die.
We will see.
I'm pretty sure she just died. Chaos Spark, cool. Alright, dogs. Lead the way.
Mimir, have you encountered these Norns?
Not personally. Freya's right. They have ways of discouraging visitation. Odin made his share of efforts. Wouldn't talk about what he found. Either he gave up, or he wanted to forget what he saw. Freya, you mind telling us what you experienced when you sought the Norns last time?
To be honest, the details are hazy. Like waking up from a dream. Mainly, I remember that nothing could be done to change my son's fate. Which only made me more determined to try.
I think they were pointing in this direction.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic. Nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine? If it existed, Odin would have it. And if Odin had it, we'd be 5 shades more fucked than we are already.
I would not ask them to change the past, even if they could.
Brother, I think this is the path.
Let's see.
I hear a bird.
In this direction.
Feel what exactly?
Another illusion. It's coming from this wall. The Norns are hiding something.
Well, they sound like jerks. Tree weapon.
Kratos, I feel the Norns over here. Are you ready?
I don't feel the nerds.
Brother, wait. Let's see what Freya found.
Oh, come on.
We'll never find the Norns using mystic gateways. That much is clear.
Oh, nah.
Oh, nah, sesame.
Nothing. Another dead end.
Yeah, these guys sound like real jerks.
A trap!
Too fast! Use your shield!
Kill, kill, kill. Break its neck. Oh, hello.
That's all of them. You know, this search will only get more dangerous.
Then we keep looking.
Back to the wolves, then.
Now let's climb this chain.
What is up here?
I don't feel anything. It's not related to the Norns.
Could be interesting enough in its own right.
Sounds like our dwarf friends.
What's that outpost?
Hello.
How can I help? Anything for Freya? Kratos? I am, as always, at your service.
You won't believe it, Mimir. This crest belongs to Fjotorlund.
Fjotorlund, you say? Now that's where Sigrun was from.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Another crane.
Good, that's the way.
And down they go.
Another sleeping troll, courtesy of the dwarves.
Okay, got that.
So this outpost is what's left of Fjotorlund. Sigrun spoke of going up to these people before she joined the Valkyries.
Thanks for that, zombie.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Where? Oh, hi. Yow! Stabbed right in the wee. Oh, they ain't nothing.
Time to move!
Switching!
A musical instrument from your homeland, isn't it? Can you play?
Yes.
Will you?
No.
Now, where
Aw.
have we seen an artifact like that before?
Tyr's vault.
Yeah. I like that move. Okay. Out of the way. Get up here.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
You know, brother, Sigrun told me her kingdom housed a great treasury filled with the spoils of her family's conquests. Perhaps this outpost holds some of that treasure.
Is that all she told you, Mimi?
Did she say where?
No, just that they kept it hidden.
Seems the campus takes a lot.
Can I lower it more?
What's that?
There we go. Oh, I need to go below.
Well done.
those runes over there can shed some light. What? No, she never mentioned.
Mention what?
Is that a key?
Looks like a key.
Wonder what lock that key belongs to.
No lock. It is broken.
Not broken. It's just split in half. Perhaps we could find its partner.
Ooh, wow, that's a long ways off. Ravens.
Time to move!
Okay, good. They did.
Namir, what did those runes say?
Secret. She loved another. A king named Helgi. Seems they were madly in love. But her parents wouldn't let them marry.
Oh, come, Namir. You really didn't think you were her first love, did you?
Aye. Suppose I did.
Alright, back to the
The wolves
sled.
have picked up another trail. Keep following their heads.
Finding the Nords is not about altering events, yeah?
I only want information.
And that's quite dangerous enough, in my experience.
Well, hi.
Left side incoming!
Incoming fire!
Yeah. Kick some butt.
That's all of them.
These were cold. Infamous for.
Eating wolves. Atreus and I rescued ours from such an encampment.
That was kind of you. The Coal Raiders have been a blight on this land. The way they've abused its creatures. Perhaps we should do something about them.
Perhaps.
Up to you, brother. If the Norns know the future, no doubt they'll expect us to show up a bit late.
Alright.
Freya, how was Sigrun when you saw her last?
She's still incorporeal, ever since Kratos set her free of her corrupted form. But she hasn't let that stop her from helping any way she can. The truth is, I owe her more than I can repay.
I doubt she'd see it that way. When we freed her, she could speak of little else but her reverence for you. Seeing you yourself again would surely be payment enough.
We need to work our way up. This way.
Well, just hold on now. Let's see what else we can do. I don't see any others.
There. Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
No. I think the water just froze.
What about another one? I don't see it. Getting sleepy. Oh boy. I might let this checkpoint decide what happens from here. Okay. Hooray, horn! Now I got angry here. Oh wow, that was actually easy.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
Fire from above!
Let's beat him down.
I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
You were just now talking about how, oh, I owe you my life,
Brother,
blah, blah, blah.
This way seems like a way out, not a way in.
I concur. The Norns are further up.
Worth a shot. Why are y'all making me do this again? This doesn't make sense. I can't back out of it. Oh, wow.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother. Brother, this way seems like a way out, not a way in.
I concur. The Norns are further up.
I see. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You guys
I
suck.
feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
Is it gas?
Opener.
Sesame.
We found it.
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look?
It kind of is.
Is everyone hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
Fire!
Kratos, Ghost of Sparta, Bane of Olympus, Destroyer of Fate, Crown Striker, Bringer of War, Weapon of the Gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot.
Yeah, whatever. Deflected. Gut punch. Gut punch. Choppy. Nice.
Are we in our own minds yet?
I need more kills like that.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your...
Really? That sounds awesome.
Seems he was guarding that way outside.
Things in my mind will turn real, so, like, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man? Down you go.
This place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
He said turd.
The Vanir, Master of Magics, Queen of the Valkyries, Witch of the Woods, Frigg of Asgard, Destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. She cannot change.
Trying to get all personal. back here. Open the chest.
Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver. I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
Hello.
What is that?
A phantom! Rogue magic! Aim for the runic core!
Bloody hell, look at that thing!
It's vulnerable when it glows! Alka!
Brother, the strength! Hurry!
That's it!
The core first, then the strength!
Alka!
Can I beat the core down?
On it!
It's a good core workout. Oh.
Well, yet another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
The magic draining out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
That was kind of cool. I like that fight. And I can upgrade my blades.
This way.
Oh, she's got a good amount.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humor is the sacred duty of a traveling companion. How very dare you! Babbling! looks official.
Oh dear.
Baldur, listen to me, please.
Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
I am so sick of your constant meddling!
What you did to me.
What you did to Selfish witch! You will not harm him. You will not harm him. Nobody harms my boy. But me. No!
Freya!
Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
Mimir!
Secret? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
Don't lie to me! You served Odin from the day you met to the day he put you in that tree! You sought favor! You wanted his wars! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never gave a damn until you turned on you!
I know, Secret. It's true, all of it. But for love of you, I became a better man. A counselor for peace, an ally to all those who...
Were you an ally to Freya in her suffering? To Skadi? To Groma? Or to Grania? No! You overtook the side of the powerful devil you used!
Brother, watch out! There's more of them!
Even now, you see a fiery god in need and you can't help but aid him and call him brother! It's who you've always been! It's who you are! And it's who you
It is not her.
No. Of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me! Monster!
Atreus! I am coming!
Hello.
Why didn't you trust your own son?
Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
I'm scared!
Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen?
I don't want him back! He's a liar! He's a murderer!
That's all I had to do. And now he's mine.
He's killing those babies!
Atreus! I am here!
I'm not safe with him! Oh, Father, help me! He's a monster!
They get kind of personal.
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still. What is that?
A Kelpie. Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy. That's right. Good.
You have to
talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lost by telling them a Kelpie would drown them. Of course, no Kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Hello. Neat.
We're here.
Fate's own hideaway. Never doubted we'd make it.
That is pretty cool. Very good. Nice and gentlemanly.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns. Tentatively. They have finally reached their destination. Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, he fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts. As if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
But you called him the Destroyer of Fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your... Do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
Well, that was educational.
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait. That tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Gjallarhorn. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
This Heimdall's a real jerk. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop here in just a moment. Just about done with this stream.
Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother, but it's hardly my point.
Kratos, I see something. There.
Yep, saw it.
Look, I think we're missing the Norn's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe...
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
Head over here. Doggies.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
Good idea.
Before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake, though I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
It's your choice, brother.
If I don't have it, you don't need it. Always a joy to work on these.
Alright. Got that. Upgrade a shield.
Cool. Their deaths will be painless. Ish. That ought to hurt him. May it strike true.
Okay, got that. Oops.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Nah. No.
Wear it with pride. Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Very good.
Be safe.
And let's upgrade here. Okay. And Freya. Oops. 15 to 1. Let's do the ones first. Freya enters Valkyrie form. Yeah. We'll do that. Okay. I think that's going to wrap it up for this stream. I thank any and everybody who joined me while I was live and who joins me later. Might be back again tomorrow. Not sure yet. Depends. Got a lot of work to do on my next review. So until next time, have a good night. Merry Christmas.